There it is. Oh wow. It's very pretty. Dozmare, rank B. You already know what it is. It's Super Angels back with another vid. So, we are in the process of storming to Drake's Breath to destroy that Mother Crystal while that army is busy doing army stuff. And we're gonna go visit our uncle to get a fleet of ships. But before that, there's a couple new things in the hideaway that I want to check out. Also, I want to show you what I did for the gears and abilities. I equipped the Ring of Timely Strikes, which, when equipped, complex ability combinations can be executed by simply pressing square. But also with the Ring of Timely Strikes are the effects of the Ring of Timely Assistance that automatically controls Torgal, does the pet commands. And then I have the Ring of Timely Evasions that will automatically evade attacks as long as the attack can be evaded, which I think will be very helpful. And then the Breath of Fire, which reduces Flames of Rebirth cooldown time by 12 seconds. And then I also swapped out the ignition with Scarlet Cyclone. And I upgraded... Oh, I forgot. Oh, I upgraded the dodge, the precision dodge, and I upgraded the deadly embrace. So that is what you missed last time. I did that off camera, but that is what you missed. And let's check out Desiree, shall we?
Oh, Clive. Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh, no. That's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up.
Okay, small business.
Every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any?
Sure.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
The Patron's Whisper. Completing side quests will earn Clive renown, inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desiree at the Patron's Whisper in the Hideaway's Mess to view current renown level and accept any donations. Hello. Hello. So we got 2 donations. A Spark of Hope. Talk of the Tea House. Your merry band of outlaws and his dashing deeds of daring do are all the talk amongst the ladies of the court. We have gathered together several items of worth that you might continue your gallantry. Okay, let's accept the donation. Nice. And then we have A Spark of Hope. Our order is one built on pride, but that does not mean we are too proud to give thanks where thanks is due. We may have failed Martha once, but never again. The Blood Axis. They only gave you 1 meteorite?
All yours.
I guess. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Well done.
Okay, that's another incentive to do side quests. I'll probably do the one over here in the hideaway at the end of the episode. And also, I also wanted to speak more to Vivian
another of my lectures.
and see what she's all about. Let's ask her about coming to the hideaway. I admit, when I took up my professor's bonnet and began teaching at the University of Canver, I did not think for a moment that I would one day count Sid the Outlaw among my pupils. But nor did I imagine that my fellow educators would have designs on my life, and we both know how that ended. Has it been a year already? Such is the peril of an overly inquisitive mind, I suppose. One is wont to uncover that which others would go to great lengths to ensure remained hidden. Were it not for you and our mutual friend having come to the rescue, my curiosity would likely have proved fatal. But instead, I was not only saved, but granted a new lease of life as personal tutor to a band of outlaws, no less.
A far more reputable fellowship.
than anything in the academic world, I assure you. And let's ask about her.
One would think.
One would think my role was abundantly clear by now. I offer you and yours the guiding light of knowledge, that of matters military and political, both past and present, that it might illuminate your way ahead. For it is only by understanding that has come before that one might steer one's way toward a brighter future. Your role, meanwhile, is to ensure that I remain furnished with as much information on the state of the realm as your people can muster, in order that I might continue to appraise the dispositions of the great nations and those who rule them. And of course, to pay attention during my lectures. It will not do to appoint the storied Ninetales as your tutor, only to disregard her expert advice. And then we can view the state of the realm. The state of the realm. By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current going-ons in Valisthea, revisit any of the Ninetales' past lessons, or take a deeper look at the relationships of those individuals in Clive's orbit. Oh. Okay.
Here's the latest information I have.
The Grand Cast. Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use L1 and R1 to cycle through pivotal milestones. Whoa! So this is basically a recap. Oh, that's cool. Oh, these are all the Lord times. Oh. That's cool. I'm going to have to go through this on my own time. But that's so cool. I like that. And then the situation map. Here you can view a detailed overview of current and past events relevant to Clive's story that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Cycle through pivotal milestones. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is basically everything that happened. Okay, so, oh nice. I'm also going to go through that on my own time. And what are the past lessons?
Explain. Again.
Oh, okay, this is what she was telling us before. After Clive returns from his ill-starred adventures in Cosnus, he visits Vivian for a review of the state of the realm following the fall. Okay, this is what she told us in the last episode.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Cool. Okay. So now that we have that out of the way, let's journey to Hawk's Cry Cliff to visit our uncle and ask for a ship. Shall we? But we definitely gonna do side quests. We are gonna do the Hunter's board as well. I haven't forgot about that. We're gonna do all the things. Southern Rosaria. Ooh, another obelisk.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
Right.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
R.I.P. Sid.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
Is this where she's from?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
Yeah, I'm with you all the way, Jill.
To the end.
To the end. And Torgo.
Come on.
All right. Bloodlines.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Y'all, in the last episode, we did a side quest that gave us the ability to call Ambrosia our chocobo. So we can ride her now. Oh, and Jill gets one too? Oh, I like that. So we're gonna ignore all those enemies. We do not have time for that right now. But look at this! Oh, I guess this... Oh, a cutscene. Nice, nice.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing, we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria
Black shields.
must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn.
They do look good, unfortunately.
It would be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
Bullies. Bullies. Ooh, let me get him. Let me get him.
Business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
What are they here for?
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
What is this? Oh, a merchant. What you got?
I ain't got much, but what's mine is yours. For a
Yeah.
price.
You ain't got much. Increases limit break generation by 24 Diao. No, thank you. This is a song. I don't know. It's not really beneficial for me to buy songs right now, you know?
People
Yeah.
the roads now.
Alright, speak with several of the villagers.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered.
Oh.
The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits.
Interesting.
You dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire? What with their 100-foot legions?
Who are we talking to next?
I heard it were 1,000. They're going hunting for outlaws.
There was a time my husband might have stood up to those men. Though back then, he wouldn't have needed to.
I hear you, I hear you. I also saw this in the background. Alright, here we go. So they're looking for someone who's been stealing supplies and possibly murdered a Black Shield. Oh, so it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when anybody else does it.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you?
I
At
did.
least I think there was a Black Shield. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think
Snitch.
these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
So they're looking for branded people.
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing.
Oh. Who said that? Oh.
I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you.
You don't even know who
You
I
want to
am.
leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pole.
R.I.P. Lady Hannah. Alright, I respect it. You're just trying to protect your people. It's a small village. They ain't got people to
These people live
fight.
with a knife to their throats.
They're being bullied.
In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
That's not true.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire?
Yeah.
A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do?
Right. We need
Perhaps
all the
next
people we
village will
get.
yield more answers.
Perhaps.
We need all the people we can get. Ambrosia? Hey!
Ready to go?
Let's get it.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
And we're gonna handle that. We can't run through this area. Here we go.
We're not alone.
How do I dismount? Oh, here we go. Stay here, Amp.
Careful.
You'll see more and more of these echoes.
Everybody relax.
The mother crystals collapse.
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Let's go. I learned how to use that finally. Time to use this. I haven't used this in a minute. Did you hear how he said that? And stay down. Alright, Ambrosia. Come here, girl.
Come on.
I love the mounting music too.
Faster.
I like that. Let's get this.
Time to
Ooh.
fight.
Alright. I could walk past them, but oh. I missed that. Quick work. Alright. We can probably... This is not a straight path, so let me not get on Ambrosia just yet. More enemies. Oh, not me. I totally dropped the ball on that. But I'm glad I upgraded my embrace, because that came in handy just then. Alright. Zoomies activate! So now we're going to Port Isolde. Ooh, we're fighting Black Shields! Let's go! These are for the people that you killed at the church! You monsters! You monsters! Fireblade! Get him! Let's go. Let's go. Alright, we almost there. Oh! I did not mean to do that, but it's okay. Let's go around this time. But let's collect this first. Oh! Ambush! Oh, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing for you. Fresh blood.
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
Torgal? What's up, boy? Black shields.
You were told to stay in your homes.
You don't tell me what to do. I just killed a couple of your men back there.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then, we owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation.
Oh, blah, blah, blah.
To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
Really? They gotta say that speech?
On these,
every time?
Swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true Rosarian.
Y'all don't know who you messing with. Y'all don't know. Let's go. Oh, he got health on him. Oh, he got health on him. He ate those. Oh, hold up. Relax. Let's go. Back up. Enemies slain.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you... We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Aldil.
Aldil?
Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Oh my gosh. Zoomies activate! Three sharp fangs. And once again, I don't know why I keep forgetting to use my Ifrit charge.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, Clive, calm down. Calm down, Clive.
This was my mother's doing.
Why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her.
This is barbaric.
Oh, Clive.
And for what?
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Oh my goodness. Make for Port Isolde. Oh, I can't use Ambrosia. Is there anything of interest over here? I don't think so. Oh, but this is pretty. It's pretty. Anyways, we don't have time for that. We must make for Port Isolde. Yo, I'm just so tired of seeing
Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to
bearers getting killed like this. Like, my mother is crazy.
That'll do, girl.
Who's this?
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldhill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
Yeah, because they were crowding the dead bodies.
I did, Mummy. I could hear them shouting from down the road.
You tell us there's a curfew.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Are they driving them out of their home? Oh, this is sick. Do you have something to say?
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
So the Black Shields are just basically on a bearer killing spree. And anyone who is trying to help bearers as well. All by the command of the mom.
Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Let's kill these real quick. Just cuz. Just cuz. Oh, Torgal.
This one.
Let's go.
This one. Both of them.
Nice. Yeah, man, I don't know how this game is going to end. I hope it ends well, but
That's the main gate.
I have a feeling Sid is not going to be the only tragedy.
To get in.
We're at the main gate. Oh, all these people are trying to get through.
Voice-ridden dogs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Oh, get enough for everything.
Fuck off. Hang it, chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all. I said, where were you, filth? Back to your stall. Cut you down where you stand. Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. But Lazarus... We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Yeah. Come on, Ambrosia.
Run like the wind.
So we gotta find an entrance to the Lazarus district. I wonder who they're looking for. Are they looking for Joshua, maybe? Because they were talking about a fire bearer. Oop, I gotta get off you, girl. Come on. I'm sorry, but I will never get over that mechanic.
This is nothing like I remember it.
It looks
quickly a crown
deserted.
can lose its luster.
It has potential. I can imagine how bustling everything was. This is a nice looking area, but now it's just deserted. Now we are going to enter the Lazarus district. Is it over here? No. It's over here.
Not abandoned then.
Oh, there's one guy.
Oi! Visitors!
Word? Come on now. Come on
Apologies.
now.
We'll show ourselves out.
See, we tried to leave. We gave them a chance to survive, but they didn't want it. They didn't want it. You can't say we didn't try. You can't say we didn't try. Now everybody. Ooh! Everybody getting flamed. Everybody getting flamed. Let's go. We tried to tell y'all to leave, but you didn't want it. Enemies bested. Ooh, that's a lot of still silk.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that.
Is that my uncle?
Long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Oh.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died.
That's my uncle? Oh,
my lord.
That's what I'm talking about.
You have naught to fear from us.
That's better. That's more like it.
Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
Wade is alive? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's the homie. Oh, Wade. But before we do that, let's do a little Lord. Oh, it wouldn't let me do it. There we go. Lord Time. Sir Wade, a loyal shield of Rosaria, chosen by Lord Commander Rodney Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind. Though he did all he could to return the favor that he owed to Joshua for saving his life as a boy during the attack on Phoenix Gate, Wade was to meet the same fate as the Prince. And we are in the Lazarus District, an exclusive walled residential area situated just outside the eastern edge of Port Isolde. It was once the jewel in the city's crown and home to many of the nobles of the duchy. However, after the Empire moved its capital to the Crystalline Dominion, Port Isolde was all but abandoned, and this once grand district was soon overrun with thieves and cutthroats. Okay. And the ducal army, the loyal soldiery of the Duchy of Rosaria. They serve under the standing army's Lord Commander, whose task it is to enact the will of their sovereign, the Archduke. Those who show sufficient aptitude or who are blessed with sufficient nobility of birth are made shields, personal retainers to the Archduke himself. All right.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after.
Guardians of the Flame.
There is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant.
Let's go, Wade.
Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
Yeah, why is she doing all this?
Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool.
That's true.
And since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Oh, she had a new son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
Not the Rosaria salute.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else.
I'm with you all the way.
If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
We are with you.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
How could you enact something so cruel?
So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I keep saying Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
Let's go, Wade.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Defeat
and let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Alright. What you got?
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord.
Blade. I don't see They keep saying they have something new, but these all look the same.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Alright, Wade, what you got for me?
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Hey, that salute is hard, though. Gang, gang.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
Period. And that's what
So
we about
we
to
shall.
do. Mm-hmm. Me and Clive are always on the same page. Black or white. Party members. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Interesting. So can we, like, switch out companions if we wanted to?
We'll keep them from the bridge.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Let's go.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind.
We about to put an end
Suffice
to the
to
Black
say,
Shields.
That got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
I'm just gonna say that we have a slot for one more iconic ability, it looks like, and it bet not be Jill's. Even though we haven't seen her do nothing since the very beginning when we saved her.
Come along now.
It better be, ooh, I hope it's Kupka's.
There they are.
But all he does is turn giant, he
On
doesn't
your
have
command, my
powers.
lord.
No hesitation. Let me get him. Let me get him. Let me get him. Shoot out.
What is it now? I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds,
Oh.
a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields?
Oh, you're about to find out.
Die
Mess
along with
around
your
and
flame.
find out.
Forest area!
Forest area!
Forest area!
Your petty revolution ends here.
For Rosaria!
These are swords, we swear.
How dare you kill my people? How dare you disrespect my kind?
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Oh, then let's get him. Bring that ass over here. I will not. Oh. Oh.
More dragons.
Worms. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Let's go. Blind justice, blind justice. Nope. Oh, he got me. He got me. Uh-huh. Let's go. Goodbye. Good night. Good night.
Nice try.
Look at me automatically dodging stuff. That little token is very cool. Come here. Light work. Now where the main guy at? Oh, there he is.
A noble stand, albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Oh. Where'd he go? Oh, hold on. Nope. Nope. Sit down. Sit down times 2. Let's go. Let's go.
So wait.
Get his ass. Get his ass, y'all. Oh, dodge. Dodge again. Nope. Nope. Get his ass. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's go. Oh, more people? Y'all haven't learned y'all lesson? Let's go. Enemies slain. Imperial Link. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff. A lot of crafting items.
I don't see any more.
This pair of vagabonds, a woman and a dog, just beat your ass.
It did. It bloody worked.
Oh no, that seemed a little too easy.
We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord.
Listen.
Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings.
Call me Clive.
For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well.
Nah, she's gonna
She'll
come back
move
10
swiftly to
times.
see her minions' ranks
stronger.
replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
She's really Cersei. Or worse.
I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
Let's go.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Okay, wait, I see you. Quest complete. Black or white. Hopefully that postpones the cullings for a little bit. Because how many bearers are left? I feel like they've taken almost all of them out.
Funding you and your comrades' endeavors.
Oh, our uncle has been given money.
Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall.
Okay.
It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I'll have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Oh, thank you. Seal obtained. You accept the burnt blade from Wade.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it.
And they get laid out whether I deserve it or not.
I could have been here to see you.
Oh,
Overlord
R.I.P.
Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Gang, gang. Port Isolde, the Imperial Province of Rosaria. Rossfield Manor.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Look at that panther in the back. Hey, he got a heavy foot.
I guess my uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him, and means to string us up himself.
Pick your feet up.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
Come on, Unc, you don't recognize me?
Clive Rossfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
Girl. Please. What am I doing?
You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot.
Is that what they did when he was a kid?
To her serene holiness, Saint Sybil, the Unshard. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Oh. It's me, Unc.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Oh, this is so cute. This is so cute.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, please nothing happened to him. Please.
It's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint of the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
Well, we ain't got time for that.
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Oh, he's so happy to see him.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you?
Way late.
Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more.
Yeah.
Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship
the
you
mention
require,
of his dad
a
just...
ship you shall have.
Oh, thank you.
I have a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived.
That's
Besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
right. That's right.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
This is such a wholesome moment.
The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Why then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
What a guy.
This will be fun.
What a guy. What's wrong with you, Byron? Oh, I love him. Lord time, Lord time. Port is old. Imperial province of Rosaria only Rosalith rivals it for size, and in the glory days of Archduke Elwin's reign, its streets bustled with traders from across Philistia. Sadly, those days are long since gone, and Sombriquois occupation has seen everything from marketplaces to military institutions subverted to the will of the Empire. I should have did lore time while he was talking so I can get a description of Uncle Byron.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Jill, what's wrong
Once
with you?
outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
She's been acting real weird lately. Distant.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's.
She's feeling guilty.
I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
No, Jill.
Jill.
Don't be hard on yourself. What matters is what you're doing now.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand?
Does that mean she never wants to turn to Shiva again?
I want to choose a different path, a better path.
That's what we're doing.
To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
We both on the same journey, girl.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Jill has some heavy things weighing on her mind. I don't think she's a monster. Alright. The hideaway. Oh, we're going back to the crib. Show you how I live. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom.
Return to the
Vivian
hideaway.
can probably make an educated guess.
Oh, speak with Vivian. But before we speak with Vivian, let us do a couple of these side quests, shall we?
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
What you need,
If
homie?
it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first ton of worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
How could I refuse?
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
What you need, homie?
Dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Alright. Why don't we just head over to Martha's Rest while we're at it? Also, I would like to check and see if I have any letters. And it looks like I do. And I also have some more stuff on the Wall of Memories. Ambrosia's Track. A saddle and blinders crafted specifically for Clive's childhood chocobo, Ambrosia. Even after being separated from her master, the noble steed served the people of Rosaria in his stead, protecting the defenseless from the merciless, just as a good shield should. Oh. And then we have a letter. We just got, ooh, we have 3. Let's go in order. A bird by any other name. Forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another 2 apart. Aww. I'm gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say, Whiteheart. You told me once how your chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate. And here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? Oh, Jill's writing me letters? A flame none brighter. My Lord Marquess, I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Lazars. It's alright. But certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the self-same man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and am proud to stand alongside you once again. Wade. Ah. Thanks, Wade. All quiet in the Dominion. The Dalmeeks and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs bared like slum curs, but neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realize what a stinking pile of chocobo shit they've stepped in. If I were a man to lay wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you apprised. Thank you, Gav. Alright, what are we doing? We are going to Martha's Rest. And we are going to get that special ingredient. I love that moment between Byron and Clive. It is so cute.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still
All
here.
right, speak with the butcher.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails.
Scorpion
Unwanted
tails?
violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up. Hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. When there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that.
So it's a struggle meal.
You wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
So when times are tough, you get to eat unwanted violets.
Stay sharp.
Ooh, it's far.
Don't you go causing any trouble now.
Shut up. Oh, hey girl.
Let's go.
Alright. Search the nearby swamps for scorpions. That we shall do. Scorpion tails, scorpion tails. So after we do this side quest, we're going to go to Vivian for another history lesson. Now who's with me? Right? Oh, it's Jill. Jill is here.
Scorpions.
Alrighty.
At least I know what I'm up against.
Over here! And another!
Let's go. Sick 'em. Go. Everybody, stay back. Let's go. Easy work. Enemies slain. And we've acquired Unwanted Violet. The tails of certain species of scorpion are prized as a delicacy. The trace amounts of poison remaining in their flesh, lending them a certain piquancy. The common marsh scorpion, however, not only lacks a stinger, but subsists on a diet of mudworms and bog moss, lending its flesh an altogether more troubling tang.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
So you already know we go in. Oh, there's a quest in here that has a plus sign. Back to the crib, show you how I live. The last quest I did that, we got a new companion. Ambrosia. What do we get out of this one, I wonder? Alright, sir, here is your scorpion tail.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
Why is he still branded? Tarya.
I did indeed.
Where you at, girl?
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted
Listen.
violet.
I was just
Into the
following
pot it
orders.
goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
I do not want whatever you're cooking up. Please, keep it. I don't want that shit. Ugh.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's
That
hot.
looks like, right.
Hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean.
Yeah, go ahead. It looks like Barney dropped a big one. That's what it looks like. That's what you get.
Odin's teeth. What an assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted.
He's insane.
Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're
welcome, I guess.
Share this gift. I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Please. Quest complete. A Culinary Pilgrimage. Cool. A badge of metal. Increases defense by 30? That's a lot. Okay.
That was certainly not what
I saw another side quest somewhere. Is there two or is there just one? There's two. There's one down there, and then I gotta see what this one does, y'all. We got ambrosia the last time.
How did we never hear? There are new billets being posted every
August.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
He doesn't look like he should have that voice.
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but...
Blackthorn, is that the blacksmith?
Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So...
Does he? Does he respect me?
If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
Right, you can't push people to speak.
Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
You got it, dude. Alright, so... Blackthorn is feeling a little down in the dumps. And we gotta cheer him up. He don't look like the one that likes to talk about his feelings, but he's gonna have to. Okay? We need you, brother. Oop, oop.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
It's good, Blackthorn.
First August, and now you. What you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open.
That's right.
Thanks, mate. I'm worried about you.
Aw. You have people that care about you, Blackthorn.
Shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit.
Oh, come on, Blackthorn.
Put the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. Now, every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was.
That is not true.
Yeah. You happy?
You are a great craftsman.
Now piss off.
All right. We're going.
No, we gotta give him words of encouragement. He's comparing himself to other people. And it's sad. You're the only one I go to for upgrades.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems.
Right.
We need to nip this in the bud.
And I need him.
I couldn't agree more.
Out of 10.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Okay, Karen, tell us where that cuirass is.
She's taken quite a liking to Lady
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't
Oh.
think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was
Oh,
nicely
he was
put
playing
together,
tough.
that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He doesn't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
Is that Torgal in the back?
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of Griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a Griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was excited?
Oh gosh.
Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that Griffin might be the best chance we
Oh,
have of finding
brother.
another worker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind.
Oh, of course.
While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will.
This is a longer side quest. Use the hunt board to locate the Griffin. Oh, I was not expecting to be hunting today. But I guess. But I'm guessing that this side quest is going to give us something really good. Hey, Nectar. Ask about Griffin sightings. Did I hear you say you were hoping to hunt down a Griffin? Then do I have the billet for you? An especially horrible one. The locals call Dozmare. Oh, I didn't have to speed read. I can... Where's... Oh, Dozmare. While passing along the trail from Lost Wing to Cair Norvent, one of our order was met with a sudden blast of wind so strong that it bent back the trunks of the old oaks, and heard a cry so terrible that he ran for his life. Questioning the locals revealed that this area was the nesting place of the elder griffin known as Dozmare, a beast much hated for its appetite both for chocobos and for children. Oh. So I have to go to, along the trail from Lost Wing to Cair Norvent. Okay. So, Lost Wing, Cair Norvent. Where is that at? Let's pull the dim. Orbital Downs. Okay. North Reach. Cair Norvent Gate. But they're saying it's between. It's between here and here. So do I travel to Cair Norvent or do I travel to Lost Wing? Ooh, how am I all the way over here? Let me ask him something again. Does he say something different? Okay, never mind. While passing along the trail from Lost Wing to Cair Norvent. Okay. So let's go to Cair Norvent and get this griffin. All right. So we're looking for a griffin. I think I'll just cut to when I find it because that would just be much easier.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Alright, I
You
think
deserve a rest.
he mentioned the Griffin, so we must be close. I warped to... Oh my goodness, what's the place called? Lost Wing, and I'm in this area right here near the Cair Norvit River Gate, as you can see. So the Griffin must be close by. We just gotta find him. Oh, there was a obelisk here that I can travel to. I also could have traveled to more obelisks. I walked all the way over here from Lost Wing. So where are you, Griffin? You gotta be in this big area somewhere. Where are you? Am I missing something? Oh, here we go. There it is. Oh, wow. It's very pretty. Dozmare, rank B. Alright, let's try not to die like we did for the other guy. So let's...
Wait. Look sharp.
Nope. Ooh. Kinda messed me up there. Hello, hello, hello. Sit down. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Back up, back up. Nope. Nope, nope. I'm not dying by your hand, that's for sure. Nope. Oh, can I use the takedown? Yes! Yes! I'm learning! I'm learning! Let's get him! Come on, stagger him! Stagger him! Yes! Yes! I'll use all my stuff on you! Using all my things! Blind Justice. Ooh! 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 Oh! I keep forgetting about this. I'm not forgetting about this today. Get his ass. Ooh. Oh, nope, I didn't mean to do that. Fish. Nah. Uh-huh. Nope, too slow. Get him, get him. Stick him. Oh no. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Get his ass. He's almost done. Let's go. Notorious Mark slain. And we leveled up, level 26, yup. Ooh, Scarletite. That might be used to upgrade our sword. Oh, poor thing. What's up, Torgal? Is that the guy we're looking for?
Could that be our man?
Hey, fellow.
right?
Dare say I'll survive. That Griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
That arrow will not have done nothing to that Griffin.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
A talented
So
one,
lowly
by
from what I hear.
right.
You remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Here we are explaining to him the story. Yada yada.
Well, consider me flattered.
Right, you're a talented kid. Are we gonna acquire this man
To impress.
at the hideaway?
It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is
I
it?
guess not.
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
Ooh,
Sure.
is Blackthorn gonna level up?
You did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the Griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
I get it, I get
In
it.
that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some griefs to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do.
My man.
Thank you.
Alright. So, Blackthorn, he's gonna be real happy. Right. He's gonna be real happy. And this is the Griffin. Alright, let's finish off this side quest. This long side quest. And see what we get. We better get something good. And then we'll continue on with the main story, and I'll leave that last side quest that's available for another time.
That monster's taking quite a liking.
And with a bit of luck. How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does
Swimmingly.
the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this, along with his regards.
Treated leather.
You're joking.
I'm not. I did all this for you, baby boy.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
Okay, good, because I did
There
not
ain't many
know.
leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself.
Nah.
Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
We're your pals.
That's the idea.
Yeah,
Clive's
buddies.
idea. Anyway, he did most of the work.
That's
It's
right.
good to have you back, Blackthorn.
You got something new for me, baby.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Oh, he got some pep in his step.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. Nah, it wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted, I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Quest complete. Blacksmith's Blues. Now we didn't get... Ooh, what's this? A diagram detailing the steps to craft a belt fit for a hero. Necessary for crafting the Drake Slayer's belt. Drake Slayer's belt recipe unlocked. What's the Drake Slayer's belt? You have obtained the design draft for the Drake Slayer's belt. Design drafts unlock new crafting options at the Black Hammer. Visit Blackthorn in a hideaway for details on material requirements. Let's see.
Clive?
Oh, he actually says my name this time.
What do you want?
And not just a grunt. You ain't got nothing for me. Oh, I need... Oh, I already made 11 bolts. Okay, Drake Slayer's belt. I need Electrum. Where the heckington am I gonna find Electrum? Drake Slayer's bracelets. I need gelatinous mass. Ooh, I need that. I need those things for sure. Alright, y'all. Ooh, okay, so we need, I already forgot. Gelatinous mass and,
wouldn't be half as bad.
something else. Alright, let's get on with the main quest. I'm lost. Okay, I got a little balcony out here. Oh, excuse me. That's cute. I got the hiccups. Alright, so we gotta speak with Vivian for another history lesson. And we'll see what we will be doing afterwards. Well, that's one less bounty that we have to do, so that's cool. That's good. Vivi, baby.
Back again, Lord Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
Are you flirting with me?
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Oh, damn. Shut down.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
Okay.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp.
Okay.
Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island. And with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
I hope y'all was paying attention.
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same.
Okay.
Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Speak with Jill. There was a lot of information we just learned.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him.
Okay.
It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward.
Oh, not get in the way.
And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
And I love you, girl.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Oh, Sid. Oh, I miss you, buddy. Alright. Make the journey to Drustanus. Actually, y'all, we're gonna end it right here, though. And in the next video, we will make our way to Drustanus. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.